today is a digital marketing expert with over 8 years' experience in agency settings, specializing in PPC, social media, programmatic advertising, SEO analytics, and strategy for global clients. With hands-on experience across top platforms like SA360, DV360, Meta, Google Ads, and many more, he brings results-driven approaches to every campaign. Beyond technical skills, he excels in communication, negotiation, and leadership. Let's welcome Mr. Achala Kodippili, the head of digital marketing at Haley's Group, to share his insights. A very good morning, sir. Welcome to today's episode of our podcast series.
Good morning. Thank you for inviting.
Before diving into specifics, I'd love to hear about your early days. What was the turning point for you that drew you to digital marketing?
So, I started my career in 2016. So it was e-marketing eye. That was my first job, and it was e-marketing eye is a leader in digital marketing and especially for hotels, and they work closely with tech giants like Google and Facebook. So I started working there as an intern from 2016 onwards through a recommendation from one of my senior batchmate, Achala, and it really changed my path. Yeah.
Share some examples of skills or experience you gained through doing university projects that involved business technology that led to this position.
Okay, so back in 2018, which is like 8 years ago, I was just like you, and I didn't come from Colombo, or I didn't have a big family background, so everything was like a uphill journey. But with the help of amazing teachers like Nalaka sir, Harshaka sir, and Kausalya miss and Lakmali miss, I got to learn many skills that I never imagined I need someday. But I was lucky to join projects that introduce us to things like data analytics using Power BI, and even I got the chance to help build a website for ABT as a pilot project. The site didn't last long because there were some budget cuts, and because of that it went away. But the learning the WordPress through it become handy because nowadays as well, some ad hoc instances I use that, so that was a good experience.
Have you ever tried any career before digital marketing?
Not really.
Have you had your doubts?
Yeah. As I mentioned before, so this was my first job as an intern from 2016. So it was interesting. So it was related to my field and what I learned. So I started doing that.
In your experience, what are some promising career paths that a business technology undergraduate can consider outside of digital marketing?
Okay, so there are many great career paths out there for business technology graduates beyond digital marketing. So it's about finding what clicks for you. Digital transformation or data analytics, so business intelligence, those fields are currently booming. So and each of them combines the tech skill plus the business knowledge. So you could go into any of these based on what you enjoy and what you feel confident in, and they'll give you a chance to solve like real world problems in creative ways.
As you said, you've started with digital marketing, and
Yes.
throughout your career, it has been that. So how do
Yeah.
you leverage your business technology background in digital marketing strategies?
So my background in business technology really helped me think more strategically in digital marketing because I use what I learned to approach campaigns in a structured and a data-driven way because it's more focused. And things like audience targeting or tracking campaigns result or even automating some tasks, it helped me understand the way behind every decision and what we are making and the marketing side of it as well. And I can adapt quickly because I have the solid tech foundation from the degree.
Which digital marketing tools or platforms do you find most effective while doing your work, and why do you think it is effective?
Okay, so there are many tools out there, and each of them has their own strength. Let's say for tracking purposes of website performance, Google Analytics is the go-to because currently the 90% market share is captured by that, and it's free, and which is also a huge plus. And for SEO, there may be tools like SEMrush and Ahrefs, which are excellent, and they give a lot of details on keywords and competition as well. And when it comes to managing customer relationships, Salesforce and HubSpot are like top ones, and they are powerful tools that make it easier to keep track of customer interactions and see how campaigns are performing as well.
How do you ensure smooth integration between marketing platforms and business systems like ERPs and, as you mentioned, customer relationship management systems?
Yeah. So it's super important to have like a smoother integration between marketing platforms and business systems like ERP or CRMs because that is where a lot of valuable data lives, right? So having these systems talk to each other, that means we can use that data for better decision making. It also ensures that everything we are tracking is accurate and up to date, and so we are not working with outdated data, and especially when taking decisions. So it's very important.
Sir, you've seen the evolution of digital marketing. In your opinion, what emerging trends in digital marketing and business technology do you think will shape the future?
Well, digital marketing is changing fast. We are seeing things like AI becoming big thing now. So especially for like things like personalization of the customer experience and things like blockchains also adding a layer of security, while things like augmented reality, AR, VR, those kind of things offering new ways to engage customers. So these trends are like very exciting, and because they are pushing the boundaries of what we can do in digital marketing and opening up new ways to connect with people. So those are the new trends at the moment.
Are the biggest challenges you would face in keeping up with both marketing innovations and technology advancements? So as you said, there are new emerging trends and those way towards technology. So what are the biggest challenges in keeping up with those?
So as I mentioned, the industry like moves so quickly, and its real challenge is to keep up with the changes. So what I do is I try to stay updated by like reading the industry newsletters or joining workshops or connecting with the technical teams whenever I can. So this helped me stay on top of the new tools and technologies, and our marketing strategies, and those will stay fresh and effective that way as well. So things like maybe, let's say, for websites, you can use like Search Engine Journal or Search Engine Land, and there are influencers like John Mueller or Barry Schwartz or Lily Ray. You can follow them on LinkedIn or X platforms, so you learn from that.
So as a promising graduate of University of Kelaniya, what is your advice to a BT student?
Yeah, so when I was in uni 8 years ago, the thing that held a lot of us back was English. I'm not sure that's still the case, but if that is, try to make most of the resources around you. So things like Java Club or ISEC great place to improve English and public speaking. And you may think I was part of it back then, but because I'm now advertising it to you now, but that was not the case really. So I was busy with completing all the IT courses offered by IT unit, which is also important, but now I know what I have missed and value of it, because technical knowledge is not everything when it comes to the careers, because if you cannot put out what you know when needed, everyone will think you don't know anything. So in terms of knowledge, you're already in a great place with strong curriculum. What like the many students miss out are like the soft skills, especially compared to private uni students, which especially make a big difference in job interviews and later on in your career as well, because focus on building those two, and it will help a lot in long run, I think.
Thank you, sir. I'm sure your insight will inspire all of our BT students.